asthenosphere, then mesosphere. If you go with core, then again you have two subparts, outer core and then inner core. Good morning students, my name is Manu Malik and I welcome you all to the Plutus family. Today we are going to discuss about the interior of Earth. Okay, as you all know about the interior of Earth, we will be discussing very basics of interior of Earth. So there are three main parts in your interior, in Earth's interior, right? What are these parts? Just a second, I'll let you know. First one, I think you all know very well, crust. Right. Second one, mantle. And third one is core. Right. So these are three main parts in the interior of Earth, but there are subparts as well. For example, what are these subparts? For example, in crust, you have two main parts. First one, continental crust, right? Second one, oceanic crust, right? So these two parts, subparts lies under crust. In mantle, again you have two parts. First one, asthenosphere, right? Second one, mesosphere. In your core as well, you have two subparts. What are these? Outer core. Second one, inner core. Right? And if you go with the thickness of the crust, then if you compare between continental crust and the oceanic crust, then for sure continental crust has more thickness in comparison to oceanic crust. Why so? That I'll let you know in the diagram, the next page, why it will happen. For example, if we understand it with this diagram, so this is crust, right? This is mantle, this is your crust. Okay, second one, this is mantle, and this one is your core, right? Like take it like this. Like in your crust, you have oceans as well. It's not the earth part only. So this part, this is your continental crust. Like you have this layer. This is continent, right? And this one is oceans, river, all these things. So this is oceanic crust. So the thickness and this thickness, you can easily compare between oceanic crust and continental crust. So for sure you can have a look like continental crust has more thickness in comparison to oceanic crust. And second part, if you go with mantle, then you have two parts. What are these two parts? First one, asthenosphere. Second one, mesosphere. This asthenosphere is semi-molten in nature. This is semi-molten. Okay, like this layer is semi-molten, this asthenosphere. If you go with mesosphere, then it will be solid. Okay, if you go with core, then again you have two parts. This is outer core, okay, and this one is inner core. If you have to measure the length from this part, like from this continental crust to core, then it will be 6400 kilometer. But if you go in precise section, like if you sitting for state PCS exams or ROAR exam, then they will ask you some very precise kilometer, then it will be 6371 kilometers. Okay, you will found 6400 kilometer as well, and you found this 6371 kilometer as well in books. So this is all about the interior of Earth. You have three main parts: crust, then second one mantle, and the third one core. Then you have subparts as well. In crust you have continental crust, second one you have oceanic crust. In your mantle you have to again subparts, asthenosphere, then mesosphere. If you go with core, then again you have two subparts, outer core and then inner core. Okay, and if you measure the distance from continental crust to core, then it will be 6400 kilometer. So this is all about your interior of Earth. Next topic we will be discussing in the next class. Till then, study hard and goodbye.